Hello everybody, it is Liam, and today we are going to be taking a look at every single Premier League team, and we're going to be looking at my player to watch for the season. Let's get into it, starting with Arsenal. They finally made a splash in the transfer market, bringing in a somewhat proven goal scorer. Of course, that is Gabriel Jesus from Manchester City. Can he be the one to lead the line for the Gunners? Can he score some big goals for them? Can he help them get into that top 4 race this season? Moving on to Aston Villa. New signing, Boubacar Kamara. He was brought in. He's 22 years old. He's brought in from Marseille. He says he is very well impressed. One to watch for Steven Gerrard. So how can he not be a one to watch for me? Moving on to Bournemouth, one of the newly promoted teams, Dominic Solanke. He had a very good season in the Championship. He had 30 goals in 48 appearances. How is he going to do in the Premier League? We've seen him before in the top flight, has not been the best. Can he help Bournemouth to keep their hopes alive of staying up in the league? Also, shout out to Ryan Christie. I want to watch him in the Premier League. Of course, former Celtic player, see how he does. Brentford, of course, they survived relegation. They had a pretty good season last year, and one to watch is going to be one of the old ones. Ivan Toney, their main goal-scoring threat. Last season, he had 12 goals and 5 assists. Does he improve? Does he get worse? What is going to happen? I don't know. Let's want to watch him. Brighton and Hove Albion. I'm bored with this team. I gotta be honest. They've sold a lot of their best players, but they have kept a hold, as of recording, they have kept a hold of Tariq Lamptey. Will he be there come kick off Premier League season? Will he improve under Graham Potter yet again? Will he finally get that big money move somewhere? Let's wait and see. I think this is going to be probably his final season, if he even starts this season at Brighton. Moving on to Chelsea. Now, there was a couple interesting players I could have talked about here. Of course, there's defensemen coming in. But I mean, come on. Raheem the Dream Sterling. I mean, what a signing that is. Definitely one of the most exciting Premier League players over the past few years for Manchester City. He switches to the dark blue of Chelsea. I'm really excited to watch him under Thomas Tuchel, who doesn't often play with wingers as a focal point, so we'll see where he does feature in that starting 11. How will he do? I mean, he can't do any worse than Lukaku, so let's watch that one. Moving on to Crystal Palace. Now, I got yelled at by Brett for my choice here of Cheick Doucouré. Now, yes, I know Crystal Palace have a lot of exciting young players that want to watch, but Cheick Doucouré, maybe not him specifically, but the role he's coming in to replace. He's coming in to replace Conor Gallagher. Can he? Will he? I really don't think so, because Conor Gallagher was brilliant last year. But Cheick Doucouré is coming in. He's 22 years old, 21 million euro transfer. He's got some big shoes to fill. Can he do it? Moving on to Everton. Oh my God, Everton. I think you're going to have a rough year. Frank gets sacked by Christmas. My one to watch is Dominic Calvert-Lewin, because, I mean, there's no Richarlison. Where the hell are the goals going to come from? I don't think it's going to be Dom. So one to watch. Watch him flop, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Full force Fulham, baby. One to watch, I mean, it's going to be Mitrovic. The man had a stellar championship campaign, 43 goals in 44 appearances. I mean, those are FIFA career mode numbers. Can he do it in the Premier League? He's been there before, hasn't done it before. Can he do it? Let's see. Let's wait and see. One to watch. If Fulham are going to stay up, it's because of Mitrovic. That's simple. His goals will be crucial for that sub. Moving on to Leeds United. They have made a couple big sales this offseason. Calvin Phillips going to Manchester City. We also saw Rafinha leaving to Barcelona. My one to watch will be the replacement for Calvin Phillips, Tyler Adams, the American. I think I called this one. I said all the way back last year, my one that I think one player each Premier League team should buy. Or Leeds, I did say Tyler Adams because he worked under, Jesse Marsch, American, that Red Bull system. I could see this deal happening. It has happened. I'm excited to see Tyler Adams in the Premier League. I think he's capable of replacing Calvin Phillips, maybe not to the same extent and level, but I am excited to see how he does. Moving on to Leicester City, I'm going to say Wesley Fofana. You could have your Madisons, you could have your Ian Astros even, your Tielemans. But one to watch, Wesley Fofana. Could this be his big breakthrough injury-free season? Last year, he had a lot of hype. He was going to be the starting center back for Leicester, and he had that terrible season-ending injury. Can he come back this year, regain that form, regain that confidence, and really push on to be one of the best in the Premier League? I think he's capable of it. Liverpool, you spent a lot of money on him. He hasn't looked incredible so far, but let's see how Darwin Núñez does those Darwin Nunez does in the Premier League. The 100 million price tag that is on him, the high expectations. Can he replace Sadio Mane? He's going to be the one all the expectations are on, all the eyes are on. Can he live up to that hype? Let's wait and see. He's one to watch for me. Manchester City. This is the easiest one I could have put down on my board today. It is Erling Haaland. He is finally in the Premier League. I finally get to watch him week in and week out. He's going to be a little insane. He's going to be exciting. Let's watch Erling Haaland's first season in the Premier League for Manchester City. He puts up, I'm gonna say, 23 goals all season. That's my guess right there. Marcus Rashford for Manchester United is my one to watch. It's make it or break it. It's the one season that will matter for Marcus Rashford's United career. New manager Ten Hag, he'll give him the opportunity. It seems he didn't have a good year last year. United fans called for him to be out. This is his last opportunity. Let's see. Can he live up to the expectations? Can he be the one to watch? Newcastle, all the money behind them. They have splashed some of that cash on a new defender. Sven Botman coming in from Lille, 37 million euros. Can he be the one to lead that Newcastle back line, really solidify them in the back? They conceded a lot of goals, especially in the early half of last season. Can he come in, do a job at the back line there, and help this Newcastle team get out of that bottom half into the top half of the table and really push for where they want to be with the money they have behind them? Nottingham Forest. Now, a couple interesting players playing for Nottingham Forest this season. I'm really excited to watch Dean Henderson. Yes, he's on loan from Manchester United. We've seen him on loan before at Sheffield United and do a fantastic job. This is opportunity now to really grab the opportunity, solidify himself as a #1 Premier League goalkeeper, and let's see what happens. This season is his almost debut in a way. Let's see what you can do. Next season, let's see if he gets a #1 spot at another Premier League club, or maybe if he keeps Nottingham Forest up, stays there a permanent deal. Dean Henderson, my one to watch for Nottingham Forest. Moving on to Southampton, bit of an interesting one here. Joe Aribo, he just made the big money move from Rangers, about £10 million, it looks like. Will he settle in England, really settle in the Premier League? He had a very good season last year with Rangers, of course, making the Europa League final. He's an exciting player. I think he's going to be really exciting to watch. He'll be dynamic, he's quick, he's young. One to watch Southampton is going to be Joe Aribo. Tottenham Hotspur, one to watch. My goat for Spurs, Heung-Min Son. I think he's capable of taking it to that next level this season under Antonio Conte. I'm talking best in the Premier League, best in world football, one of those top goal scorers, top wingers. I think is capable of it. He's got the right coach, he's got the right system, he's got the right strike partner in Harry Kane. He's got backup now with Richarlison. This could be a fantastic season for Heung-Min Son. That's one to watch him. I mean, I think it's going to be exciting. I think it's going to be a great year for Spurs. West Ham, I'm putting Jared Bowen. He came off a fantastic season last year with West Ham. He has some great form, playing well for England even. Can he continue that form into this Premier League season? Can West Ham continue their form? You know, we saw them in the Europa League doing fantastic. Will West Ham be our one to watch team? And will Jared Bowen be that one? Let's see. Final team in the Premier League, final club, my one to watch for Wolverhampton Wanderers. There's only one man. He's back, baby. Adama Traore. Why is he one to watch? Because I love him. That's simple. I love Adama. That's why. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below. Give me your players to watch for each Premier League team. Tell me what I'm right about. Tell me what I'm wrong about. Call me an idiot. I don't care. I'm Liam, and we will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.